So we got to go ahead and talk about these accusations that DDG has recently been hit with. And a brief summary includes physical abuse, breaking into her home, sending her a photo from her bed to imply cheating, verbally abusing her, destroying her Ring camera, throwing her phone out of his car, inciting fans against her during live streams, creating a threatening environment around their son. Even some of the messages in question that got leaked online, with a recent update involving Hallie trying to seek full custody of their son. And of course, the buck don't stop there, because there's been other people to step forward and kind of shed light on the possibility on Hallie's aggressive nature behind the scenes.
I done seen them get into it before. And let me put it like this. Have you ever been in a situation where a woman is just whooping the matter of fact, fuck that. Let's go ahead and get into it. Hallie was beating the fuck out of this nigga. I'm talking about swinging on this nigga. I'm talking about piecing this nigga up. Ha, 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 ha. You feel me? So, are you just, as a nigga, are you just gonna sit there and just hands behind your back? No.
Bro, and the thing is, I'm not even trying to say Hallie is a mean person or that. Actually, bro, she be telling y'all. She tells you that she's not. She be saying, I know I look like a nice girl all the time and shit, but like, that's really my sister. I'm really like the crazy one. Like, I'm actually fucking. She be telling y'all. She be telling her own fans that I'm crazy. They don't give a fuck. They still gonna think she the most innocent, pure, best little girl, Little Mermaid, innocent Disney princess. Bro, she be telling y'all, yo, I'm literally the mean one out of us too. They don't give a fuck.
I seem nice online and innocent and everything, but you guys do not know.
Which this could lead people to believe, does DDG have a history of liking women that are somewhat toxic?
It was around the time, I think, when people was like jumping over gates and shit like that.
So boom. So we was at DDG crib. We just in the living room playing the video game. Then out of nowhere, bro. RR stomp in. Don't say a word. At this time, they wasn't cool. They wasn't on speaking terms. So like, she had came unannounced. She don't say nothing. She goes straight upstairs. DDG look at us like, we like, so we continue playing the game, nigga. She come downstairs. She come downstairs with some flight itineraries, flight tickets. Just for context, I guess DDG had flew some, little yeah or whatever, some little shit out and put the thing in the trash. So she would dig through his trash and found it. So she come downstairs mad, bro. DDG not really paying attention. He playing the game. When I say, bro, she grabbed this nigga big ass chain, bro. Yank! And threw that bitch across the living room. I looked at DDG eyes, bro. That nigga pupils was dilated, bro. That nigga saw nothing but red. When I say, bro, I'm gonna leave it at that. I felt it. I felt the yank. I'm like, ooh. Mind you, she did this in front of his niggas. He stand up. Ain't no telling what he was finna do. I know DDG. That's not him. That's not his body. He would never dare, like, do anything like that.
Yeah, right.
That look in his eyes, though, it was a strong consideration. It's the way she snatched it, bro. Like his head yanked.
Right, you could hurt him.
And the chain broke, and she threw that bitch. Like, it's not no regular chain. It's
I know, and the DDG, so it's fat.
I just remember me and B-Lou jumping up quick, because I know every thought that was going through that nigga head at that moment, bro. We couldn't waste no time, bro. So we go grab that nigga, bro. Nah, girls, she popping her shit, boom, boom, boom. She running to him to like, I grab her, nigga. She like fighting, like, leave me alone, get off me, nigga. Who the fuck is you? I have my chain on. She grabbed my chain. She said, if you don't leave me alone, I'm gonna break your chain. She said, who the fuck is you, nigga? I said, nigga, yank my chain off. I'm gonna show you exactly who the fuck I am.
I bet you let that motherfucker
know. We calmed them down, right? And we turned into therapists, bro. But they was talking shit, and I'm not gonna say what they said.
Right.
That's federal. She was popping her shit, he was popping his shit. It's like they was having a who can put who down battle. So I remember me and B-Lou just like giving like the perspective from a nigga, like Ruby, nah, you know you're wrong, but you know what I'm saying? You can't. We on DDG side, that's our nigga. So like they talking to us like, but he did this, she did that.
And the only reason why I point this clip out is because you look at that, you look at the similarities between her and Hallie. Both of them kind of having this toxic trait. They're both of them being toxic, actually. Do I think that this could have been abuse? Not really. I do think that this was just a toxic relationship between Hallie and DDG that, at least in the public eye, it was one of the things where it's like, oh my God, they're so beautiful. They look so happy together. But behind the scenes, they're absolutely the utmost toxic to one another. I think this is one super toxic relationship, and I think there's a good possibility that DDG likes toxic women over the nice girls. I'm not talking about like the nice girls who have this face of, you know, or at least this image of they're nice, they don't get in no trouble, but behind the scenes they be wild. Best believe there's a lot more to this story, because not only did Aiden Ross kind of, you know, find this whole thing was going on stream while they were streaming, like this whole story that broke about Halle filing a restraining order against DDG, but crazy enough, he was dissing Bruce drop him off right before this happened.
Oh, stop these fake allegations. This is a father. This is a real person. This is a good human being. But hey, bro, we on stream, bro.
Like, I gotta
Just don't do it, bro. Come here. Fuck all that. That's my real friend. We're not gonna do no false shit to ruin this stream. He's a great human being. He does a lot for a lot of people. He's a man. He's a father, and we're gonna respect him. We're gonna love him. WDDG, and fuck anyone that got anything to say.
Oh my God, I'm so mad, Ak. My PR was finally getting better. I had 2 deals lined up. Same with DD. I was talking to him. We lost both my deals. On God.
Yo,
like,
they fucked up DDG shit yesterday, didn't they?
Yes, bro. They fucked up my shit, his shit. Like I had an ad deal too. I was gonna do. Bro, I'm mad as fuck, Ak. I was like, fuck. Like, it's not even about the money. It's just because like I wanted to do it. Cause it's like, damn, it was a big ad. It was a big deal. So it's like, fuck. But yeah, bro. I mean, that's just the way it is, bro. That's the reality of how the world works. I mean, you know how it is, bro.
Yo, I think Kai is the only streamer clean enough to like really be aligned with brands. Like I know your brand is called brand risk, but like I think being a streamer is being a brand risk.
Fuck Bruce, nigga.
No.
D-O-K, pussy bitch.
No. Hey, Bruce, come back to streaming, bro.
Fuck your interview, nigga.
No. Come on, bro. We should really come back after studio and watch it together.
Call him.
He's not gonna answer.
Call him.
He's not gonna answer, bro.
Bro, call him. I'll squash it with him right now.
You actually will?
If you call
You
him,
know
I'll
he's not.
squash
I promise he's not answering.
If you
My, the duality of man. When you want to just sit there and pick a side and just jump out the window of saying, oh, these allegations are false, it's all a lie, this, that, and the third, you end up losing certain things that you worked hard to get. Funny how that worked. Keep trying to get into the good graces of people, and I'm, you know, seeing that you have, and I will give Aiden his flowers. He has at least tried to become more brand friendly, but part of being brand friendly, you can't take certain leaps and bounds like this. Like, the best thing you could have said in that moment was like, damn, that's crazy, bro. Man, that's crazy. And just keep it pushing. And just like focus on what you and DDG was doing on the stream and less about that shit in the moment. And then DDG dissing Bruce before this comes out, Bruce is gonna laugh at you forever for this. And I know these are accusations, they ain't nothing to play with, but if he was to come back streaming tomorrow and start trolling your ass, can anybody really blame him at this point? Because you've been constantly bringing up Bruce for years. You need to let this shit go. And I would be one to speculate this. What if the whole beef between you and Bruce was a big reason why she left your ass? Not saying that it was the only reason or definitive reason, but one of the reasons that kept adding up. Where even when the beef had died down and you kept mentioning him, if I had to speculate, because I don't know shit, I would say that she probably had to sit you down not once, not twice, not even 3 times, but multiple times to be like, yo, can you stop mentioning Bruce drop him off? Because every time you do some shit like that, it fucks up my bag. Like, there's people calling my phone over shit you doing on stream, bringing this dude up. People sending me clips of every time you spaz out on somebody. Can you act accordingly? She's the Little Mermaid, for God's sakes. And that's another part too. On one hand, because she's Disney's Little Mermaid, anybody who's attached to her, especially the boyfriend or husband, they're going to be having your ass under a microscope, and best believe her fans going to send her anything and everything you doing wrong. If you tie your shoes wrong or sneeze in the wrong direction one day, they're going to send it to her, or would send it to her when y'all was together. And the second piece to it is, sadly, people going to be like, oh, she's the Little Mermaid, so we're going to really defend and ride for her because of her being the Little Mermaid. Hell, even Disney and any other company associated with Disney may tell other companies, hey, if y'all fuck with that boy DDG, we not gonna fuck with y'all no more. Not saying that would happen per se, but you get the idea. We know how this thing goes. All in all, I look at these whole allegations like this. I really don't know what to believe other than that they're both toxic, and maybe DDG just like some toxic ones that just so happen to appear to be these good girls in front of the cameras, but behind the scenes they really toxic. And it's important to highlight why you should just stop bringing up Bruce, drop him off at this point, especially after now. You can't say shit about Bruce now. Bruce could be a lot of things. When you are in a predicament where your friend has these accusations, you know, labeled against them, you either go look at it, be like, damn, like that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. You gotta deal with it. And if y'all doing content collabs, whatever, y'all may have to, you know, put that on pause until these whole allegations get completely, you know, resolved to the fullest. And that wouldn't necessarily be like you saying that the person is guilty or anything. You just looking out for your bottom end because that's something you worked hard for and not the person that you're trying to cape for did. This whole situation is crazy, and best believe it's going to get messier before it gets cleaner. But with that being said, y'all let me know what you think about this in the comments below. Till next time, I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.